Hey guys, Lost in Heaven here, and in today's video I'm going to tell you how much money I spend every month living in Switzerland. So first thing first, it's a bit difficult to upload videos nowadays since I have my new job because it's a lot of work, and by the time I'm at home in the evening, I do not get much time to upload these videos. But either ways, my first number one, the most expensive part of my monthly expenses would be accommodation. Well, this is an apartment which I rent 20 minutes away from city of Zurich by car. Every month I pay 1300 Swiss francs for this apartment. It's a 2-room apartment. Apart from that, heating and electricity is separate. That cost me 60 francs every 2 months. Now if you go and live a bit closer to the city, then you can expect to pay for the same apartment 1600 to 1800 francs per month. So talking about my second expense, that would be transportation. In my case, this is my car. Now there are several ways that you can own a car. You can either buy it straight away, as I did. I have bought this car, so I do not pay anything monthly. Apart from that, of course, you can lease a car, which will cost you, depending on which type of car you take, 300 to 400 francs every month, not including any insurance. And the third way is, of course, you can take a bank loan and buy a car as well, where you pay a small interest that can be around 200 to 300 francs, but you own the entire car and you have to do the service and everything. Now since I own a car, I also need to pay for the fuel. Basically for fuel you can expect to pay around 100 to 200 francs every week. It depends if you're going to office every day. But the time being I'm doing a home office, so I don't have to spend so much money on fuel, but either ways 400 francs every month for fuel if you own a car as well. Eating lunch in the restaurant, in the office restaurant, so that cost me around 10 francs per lunch. Apart from that, grocery every month I expect 600 to 700 francs because I buy a lot of stuff, coffee, food and all these things. But in total I think I'm spending 600 to 700 francs on food, which is grocery, just grocery, not outside food, just grocery. And if I'm eating outside, so that would be around 80 francs. After that we come to things that I pay for, like going outside, eating outside here and there. Mostly I don't get much time, but on weekends I'm outside. Sometimes then I also pay, for example, for these churros I pay like 11 francs. If you're having some coffee or something, then you pay like 10 francs or 11 francs, depend if you're having 1 or 2 coffee. So more or less you should also count around 100 to, okay, if you go if you go out too often, then maybe you have to spend a little bit more, but on average expect to spend 200, 300 or 400 francs for your weekend activities every month. Then next one is insurance. Unlike countries like Germany or UK, we do not have free healthcare. So basically what we have is we have insurance which everyone needs to pay, which covers in case if you get sick, hospital bill, medicine bill, etc. For that it can be very expensive, and it is very peculiar to Switzerland, and I pay every month 350 francs every month, 350 francs towards my insurance. Till now I have never used it, and I've been paying 200 and 300 francs since I'm here, so since I'm like 20 years old. And based on your age it increases, so as I will get older my insurance will increase. It might go to 300, 400, and it's a big issue that we face here in Switzerland, that the insurance are very expensive and it keeps going up every year, and the medicines and the treatment cost can also be very expensive for the insurance. Hey, but it is not that bad as it is in the United States. Then there are small expenses such as, I go to a gym, so there I pay 40 to 50 francs every month. Then there is travel. I like to travel a lot. That is also most of my money goes to. For example, if I'm traveling to India or I'm traveling anywhere in the world, that at least I can expect 2,000 francs to 2,500, 3,000 francs per trip. If I'm just traveling around Europe, then I expect to pay around 500 francs for a weekend. For an entire year, I can budget maybe 200 to 300 francs per month on the side because I need it for my travels. Then there are taxes. Well, we pay taxes here as well. It is not that much compared to Germany or France or Switzerland neighbor, but we do still pay taxes. Ideally, just to make it simple, for every 12 months, I pay 1 month of my salary on taxes. Percentage wise, it is around 8% to 11%. It also depends where you live. So, you know, if I change my house, if I go to somewhere else, then the taxes might be higher or lower. Depends on the canton you're living in. Federally, it's going to be same, but, you know, place of residence plays an important part for taxes. So these are all the expenses which I can think about living in Switzerland. Write it on the comment section what other expenses you might have which I forgot to add on this video. It's a bit expensive to live in Switzerland, yes, that's true, but you know, you also have a better quality of life. Hopefully you like this video, and I will see you in my next video. Till then, have a great day.